When Adam and Eve decided not to trust and obey God and do life on their own and said, you know what, God, we don't need you anymore. We don't need your guidance. We don't need to obey you. We know how to do life better. What do you think happened? Did life get better? Actually, life didn't get better. It got harder for Adam and Eve and their entire children and their children and their children's children. It continued to get worse and worse, and life was not great for them. And although they thought life was okay, but there was a barrier between God and them, and the world became more and more wicked, more and more evil. And God was torn up by this and said, you know what? I just want to start over. I just want to do this whole thing all over again. But there was one person in this world and his family that actually was obeying God and trusting and obeying him and doing good things. And his name was Noah. And God said that he was obedient, he was faithful, and he was doing great stuff. And because of that, God said, you know what? I'm going to destroy the world, but I'm going to build a new world around Noah. So he told Noah to build an ark and include two animals of every species, a man and a woman, a male and a female species of every animal, and that they were going to start a new world, and he was going to flood the entire world, but Noah and his family and all the animals would be safe because were built this big, huge ark. It was a huge boat, okay? So just imagine, though, if you were building an ark because God told you to, and you were in the middle of the desert or a dry area and there was no water around. Do you think people would think that would be wise? No, they didn't think it was wise, and they actually made fun of Noah, and they mocked him and made fun of him and said, this is stupid. You shouldn't be doing this. But the bottom line is, Noah trusted and obeyed. In fact, that is what our bottom line is for today. Trust and obey even when others don't. Hey, what separated Noah from other people was that he trusted and obeyed God, and he was obedient, and he did what God wanted him to do, and he was blessed because of that. But other people didn't, and they made fun of him. Hey, in our world, you know, trust and obeying God is not always looked upon highly. People will make fun of you for following God. They're like, oh, he's not real. He's just fake. Well, people will make fun of you. But as we saw with Noah, when he trusted and obeyed, God blessed him. And while the earth was flooded, he was safe and his family was safe. And the whole new world was built through Noah and his family. And so you can trust and obey even if other people don't. So that's my encouragement for you today, is to trust and obey even when others don't, and see how God blesses you and guides you from that. Hey, and as you have stories about that, I would love to hear them. So definitely put them in the comment section below. I'd love to hear your stories about how you trusted and obeyed and how you were blessed because of that. Okay, and also as we wrap up, I want to look over the memory verse we've been looking at for the past few weeks. John 2:6. The way we show our love is to obey God's commands. He commands you to lead a life of love. That's what you have heard from the very beginning. Lead a life of love. Love other people, love God, and see where God guides you today. I know you'll be blessed just like Noah was when he trusted and obeyed God. All right, everyone. Well, I hope you guys have a great rest of the day, a great rest of the week, and I'll talk to you next time with a whole new story. Have a great week, everyone.